What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Deuce Miss. If you're watching later, you're watching on Farmer Deuce on the YouTube channel. I appreciate you. If you're here with me live, I appreciate you as well. Today we're doing some Bales, basic summer stuff.
Back.
No big deal. Not a whole lot going on, really. My buttons to work here. Center on me. There we go. All right, off we go. I don't know what's up with this this windrow. You can see I had the AI working on this. I was gonna come behind and start baling, but yeah, something just didn't work out for some reason. I don't know why. It won't drop that back, these back two blades here. So either way, we'll just do it. We'll get it over and done with, and move on. Crystal coming in with 7 months. Using that Twitch Prime sub here when you could use it anywhere else on Twitch. You chose the crappiest place you could find. Thanks so very much for the Twitch Prime sub. If you're here, throw some hearts and plungers and golden TP in chat for Crystal. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Get out of the trees. There we go. I like the little extra field we got give ourselves down here, so we don't have to worry about it. AI help, don't have to worry about it. Everybody's good. We just move on and nobody getting hung up on anything, which is always nice. Always good, always good. But yeah, today we're just gonna be working on these bales, getting these bales up, and then just kind of getting through summertime. We're not doing a whole lot right now. If we need to spray weeds or something a little later on, we will. But right now we're just working on this and moving on through summer. So not a whole lot going on really. You don't want to do all this shift. Is that my shift button? Is it going the right way? I don't think that's the shift. Uh-oh. What was that? Oh, is that hot HUD? I didn't know I had that set up. Okay, well, what does this one do? I don't know what any of these buttons are doing right now. Oh. That was the wrong one. Pretty sure I had some shift keys. I just don't remember which one they are. There they are. Those two. Okay. There we go. I just want to go and get that on the line. I just had to figure out which ones they were. I forgot which ones I had set. Which is about right. Gator, what's up? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Crystal, I'm doing better than yesterday. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I always hate sick. I always hate being sick. It's just terrible, no matter what it is. Sinuses or the flu or whatever. It's just always bad. Battery, what's up, buddy? Celtic Moon, how are you? Good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well today. But yeah, we're just cruising down the field. Go ahead and get this done. There's not a whole lot of rows here, so it shouldn't take too terribly long to do. And then we can just move on. But yeah, you can see, I don't know why the AI help, the back of this thing wasn't setting down, so that's what we were left with. It just basically pulled everything into that row and left it, which is very strange, but, you know, whatever, I guess. Martin, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Jeffrey, how's it going? What does this machine do? It rakes everything together in a row for you. You go from this to that. But yeah, that's it. It just rakes all the grass into a row. Yep. Makes it super easy to go back and bale everything up instead of having to run over the field a million times. Makes it super easy. And auto save. Get through the trees. I'm not even touching the camera. I'm just going to let it ride. There we go. Yep. But it puts it in a nice, neat little row for you. We can come back and just bale up one row. Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah. If being sick makes you lose your appetite, it's nice to want food again after it's gone, for sure. Absolutely. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good day today. Just getting through the rest of this, skipping through summer. We'll probably start harvesting tomorrow afternoon. I think maybe I'm gonna have to check our schedule on the harvesting. We may just be running around doing bales tomorrow. I don't know. Of course, we also could be going and selling soybeans tomorrow and just taking care of animals and stuff. So, making some money selling soybeans is always good. Always a good thing. How did I have that straight and then I just screwed it up somehow? There we go. I found someone else who can wreck better than you. Oh boy. That's a talent right there. That's a talent all on its own. That is a talent all on its own. We were watching VF and he collided with a car and it flipped him up into a tree with the weed puller attached. Dang. Yeah, that's worse than me. I don't think I've ever done that. VF pulling off the impossible over there. Yeah, VF pulling off the impossible. Voltage, how's it going? Chicken Chow, how are you? Good to see you. The only way you could get down was to reset, I bet, yeah. Or cut the tree down. You don't have many options there, do you? Cut the tree down. That'd be about it. One more go, and then we can start baling, I think. Yep. Be the last run. Hasn't taken quite as long as I thought it would. I thought it'd take longer. The downside is we are going to have to do the bales, but we're not wrapping them, so it doesn't matter. Bale them and drop them. You took a picture of it? Cool. Yeah. Oh, that's true. You can only do that if it's your property. Yeah, that's true. You can't cut down trees that aren't yours. Yeah, I bet that was a mess then. Couldn't even imagine getting stuck in a tree with a weed puller. I just still don't understand all those bales over there. So weird. So strange. Oh well, I guess. They'll turn soon enough, and we can get them put in the silage bin there. All right, that's all for this one. Look at this thing, man. This thing's so broken. Like, it's not supposed to cross like that, by the way. That's not a feature. Not even close. Alright, there we go. We'll just leave the big boy hooked up. We'll go ahead and grab the baler with this one. You thought I was going to restack them? No. No. I said if we needed to, I would, but I'm probably not going to. Let's leave them alone. I mean, I might have said I was going to, but I've since changed my mind. If I did say that, then no, I'm not going to. Automatic drop. Okay. Wedged between two trees, you get hit by the train. You couldn't get out of the, had to cut one of the trees down. Nope, can't don't own the property. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. I just, oh man. This should be a good many hay bales as well. Just gonna take us a while. Downside to round bales, you gotta sit here and do this the whole time. Upside is, they're going pretty quick. Can't change the bell size, right? No. We've done 428 bells of this thing. Crazy. We hadn't had it that long. They have not fixed the static. No, they have not fixed it. It's still there. There's a modded one you don't have to stop for. See, that's cool. Yeah. I don't... Are there balers like that in real life? That you don't have to stop for? They have like a collection bin. If there are, I'll get the mod. Maybe get the baler at some point, but... But yeah, if it's a real thing in real life, then I might look at getting it. 'Cause it'd be so much nicer just to run with it. I really should have saved that GPS line for windrows. Where I could just be lazy and lock onto the GPS, but that's all right. We'll do it the hard way. Good thing too is we don't have to wait on the hay bales. We can go straight in with them, and we need quite a few more, really. I mean, it holds 1 million liters of that, so. Not as loud as it was? Well, that's good for you guys. It's still, I can hear it just fine. It's definitely still there. But I'm glad it's not as loud for you guys as it was then. Like Vermeer and Vicon had a non-stop model since 2018. That's cool. They round bales with a wrapper on the back of them. We're getting to 4,500 quick. I think this produced more since we had to start testing the ground, and only got the amount of lime that we needed on the field. I think this thing produced way more bales. Or way more grass for bales, I guess. Oh, the fast bale's real? I didn't know it was a real tool. Yeah, I've used it before. I didn't know it was a real piece of equipment, though. I probably should have looked, I guess. I don't know. I still think I still want to go with the GoVile stationary. And just do it, use a collection trailer, roll up, dump it in the trailer, and ride off. That way we can still keep bales, but we can put whatever we want to in there. Chaff or grass, either one. Yeah, the Vicon fastball. I've used that thing. I like it. I just didn't know it was real. So many bales. I'm really missing the Heston bales right now. I'm just gonna be honest. Hey, Celtic Moon coming in with the 500 in-game cash dollars. I appreciate you. There we go, $500. I don't know if you guys remember the movie Bubble Boy, but all I can think of is, you want $500? I want $500! That's all I can think of. It was a pretty decent movie. It was a nice comedic play on the boy in the plastic bubble that John Travolta starred in. In case you guys didn't know that Bubble Boy was a remake in a comedic fashion. It was. It definitely was. Couple more rows, we can pick these up, move on. A lot to pick up though, isn't there? Oof. I mean, I guess really the good thing is here is we're not just laying them out. We're putting them straight into the barn up there. So that's the only upside to these. Gotta start planting, yeah. Gotta get some crops in the ground. You got a lot of fields to work too. Got a lot of fields to work there. Get off my field, you crazy birds. I was yelling at the birds, I didn't hear the beeping. Trying to start a rotation for the oil mill? Yeah, there you go. Whoops. This thing doesn't start beeping until way late. I mean, I guess it does start beeping at 80, but it's like there's so much grass, it just goes fairly quick. Or 85 maybe. Like if you watch the little bar, you can see right when it gets to right around 85, it starts beeping, but by the time it starts beeping, it's already at 100. Yeah, it starts at 85. Just so much grass in a row right here that it fills up really quick. Oh, I actually caught it before it flipped that time. Surprised. Oh, I did not expect to fill up right there, to be honest. I thought I had the rest of it and was going to make the turn before I filled up. I was wrong. I've been wrong once. I guess being wrong twice isn't such a big deal. Hey! Whoa! There's a lot of bales, isn't it? Did we had 3 full trailers of silage bales and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is that, 48, 53 silage bales? Off of just like a portion of the field? It is the long side, but it's not that many, really. Now that I'm thinking about it. And I think the only reason we had that many, too, is because they're small bales. 125 centimeter bales. They go pretty quick. Since I'm here, I'll go ahead and pick up this little bit that we missed. I would have just left it, but I was like, meh, I'll just go ahead and get it. And we missed some little bits and pieces down there. I'm not going to worry about too much. I don't even care if it makes another full bale. It's not, you know, it's our field, so it doesn't really matter. We'll get it next time. That's a lot of bales. It's a lot more than I thought it would be, anyway. Especially given the amount of, like, not really the amount of work we had to do. We didn't really have to do that much. What's the... So, the pH value is good. The nitrogen level is still way more than good. So, we don't even have to roll the grass field anymore for fertilizer. Just cutting it, the grass clippings that get cut and don't get picked up will turn back into compost in a way. So I'm guessing that's why. So we don't even have to spread fertilizer or roll this field at all. At some point we'll have to put more lime down on it, but I think we're good for one more cut before we have to do that. So, and the other way around, you didn't have to relime the field. But you'd have to roll and fertilize. So, and lime is not that expensive, so I'm okay with it. All right, there's that. That is done. Take this bad boy up here and drop it off. Need some fuel in this rig too. Probably need to wash this baler. I don't want Bob coming in yelling at us, so we'll probably wash it before we put it up. It's not going to get used again probably till about July. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Pizza Hut? How's it going? Welcome. Go ahead and spray it off. Pretty filthy. Spray all the green off the tractor tires here. And clean that windshield off too. Some dirt on the weight there. See if I can do this. Actually went a lot better than I thought it would trying to back over here. A little too close to the mower though. Alright, there we go. Baling is done. I want to leave that one sitting there. We'll go grab the big boy tractor. Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. I got no complaints there, Pizza. None at all. If I had any complaints, nobody would care anyway, so. Alright, let's start on the outside over here. We'll just count trailer loads as they go in. We can hold 24 per. Oh, I said, hang on, I said 53. No, it would have been 83 bales, because it was, or not 83 bales, 80. It would have been 80 bales that we picked up. No, because we had 5 left over, that's right. It would have been 78, no, 70, yeah, 70, like 77 bales that we picked up, silage bales, is what the count should be for those anyway. Spider Ed, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome. Always got to remember to let those slide back. I mean, I could just hammer down and sling all these bales around, but that doesn't make much sense. Three. Don't want to get anywhere near those. We'll go snag the one that's setting up on the concrete there. Probably the easiest option. Hopefully, anyway. This one right here, sitting out here all by itself. Snag that one up. All right, these are just going right here. Go ahead and just back on in there. Yeah, I think I like the trailer that stacks better than this, because this is kind of painful, honestly. You see, these aren't doing it. I think it had something to do with the ground, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just like it didn't let them push all the way off. And I've never let them put. Well, no, I take that back. I did too. Before the big update, I did let those push all the way off on the trailer. And I didn't have any issue with them going crazy like the silage bales over there did. Oop. There we go. That was one. That was what, 2 rows? We're going to have about 50-something bales here. No, it was 2 trailer loads, wasn't it? On the silage bales. I don't think it was 3 trailer loads. I think it was 2. I think it was closer to 55 bales is what we picked up on the silage. I could count them, but why? Doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to keep a close guesstimate on what it was. We get right there 10. That was 1 full row and it was 10, so we're definitely gonna be able to go 2 rows and then some on this side. Shorter, right? There's a few less bales here. Yeah, we should be able to get the rest the next round. Should just be one more trip. If we're picking up roughly 9 to 10, then, which is what that was. We made that turn, we were at 18, and there was only 2 rows. So 9 on one, 10, or 9 on one, 9 on the other, or 10 on one and 8 on the other, one of the two. We had 18, so yeah, we'll definitely be able to make one more trip, and we'll be done. That is a lot of bales, though. Not really. I mean, 24 bales is nothing. To a cattle farmer, especially, I don't think. A big cattle farm can go through that in no time. Can we get that turtle on his back impression again? I mean, at some point, probably. Almost happened just now. I know you saw it. How are you, True? Hope you're well. I forgot it was still folding up. There we go. Enjoying a day off. Woo, man, how does that feel? How does that feel? I bet that feels pretty good getting a day off, huh? You train guys, man, y'all never get time off. You're supposed to handle those 5 million pound railed missiles with no sleep and not a day off in a year. What's wrong with you? Taking a day off. guys are supposed to work all the time. Batteries a day off? Never heard of those. Oh no, when the third was, is it the third one? No. First one. Your job got called. Your job called, and it met you on the way back last night. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you took one there, one back then, huh? There's 66 total bales right now. 68. Oh, it's full. Okay. There it goes. It went nuts then for some reason. That may be because it's trying to go in there. That may be that fault. I don't know. Battery coming in with 300 salty bits. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. A little seasoning for the cows. Heck yeah. You gotta salt that beef, man. You gotta do it. Throw some plungers in chat for Battery H and the 300 bits. Much appreciated. Heck yeah. All right, that's done. Let's get back down to the other end. I'm sure we're gonna need to do something at some point. Let me check out these bales real quick too. All those other hay bales will go in as needed. Once we get some more mineral feed in there. And I think we still owe 30,000 mineral feed. 9% per minute, huh? All right. Yeah, I think we still owe 30,000 mineral feed, so... But all those will go in once we get the mineral feed in. Because we're at 1 million right now. On that. There's still plenty there, so... Silage bales probably don't have quite enough to fill it up, but... whatever. Oh, we still got straw to bring down here, don't we? We do, yeah. I forgot about that. Not in a slot to be called, day off. Okay. Well, that's cool then, man. At least you get a day off. Yeah. Heck yeah. Nothing wrong with that at all, buddy. Nothing wrong with that at all. You've worked 56 hours so far? Since Friday. Yeesh. I mean, you guys get paid by the hour, right? You're not on salary or anything? Hopefully. Oh, no, we already took some bales down there. That's right. Maybe we need to take some more. They got plenty in there, I think. Oh, you know what? Let's go and put fuel in this thing. Yeah, we still got plenty of straw bales in there. Maybe while we're in this little lull, we can go ahead and take a few more. 600. We need 325,000 roughly down there. Those bales are 1,300 each, or 13,000 each. We need like 40 of them. No. 10 would be 130, 260. 390. Maybe like 35 of them, maybe? Still a lot, isn't it? Ugh. Where's my truck at? That's the better question. Oh, it's in here. I forgot about this, yeah. Go ahead and fill the cows up. Okay, that was weird. Did we go ahead and take some more? We probably should. We should probably go ahead and take some more. Also, I'm probably going to run and grab a bale grab from the shop. I don't have to keep lifting those with the forks, because the forks are kind of silly. So, how much is a bale grab? Let's see. They not have them for the telehandler? Oh, that's not good. They have them for this. That right there is what we really need. But I figured I feel like it would never let go if we use that. This is the one we want. One of these two right here. But they don't have them for the telehandler. Oh, they do. Okay, you just gotta buy it from here. All right. So 2,800 bucks. Let's see if it'll go around them. I haven't bought one yet because of that, but I want to see if it'll go around them. Let me just make sure everything's strapped down. Yeah, we'll run down to the store with the trailer and grab that. Put it right here on the front, and I may go ahead and grab some mineral feed while we're down there and stack it up here. It doesn't matter if we fill it up or not. Just getting some in it to get some more TMR turning, because we're using it, so we might as well get some more turning. By Miles on-road jobs, okay, along with a couple other things. Hey, that's pretty good then, yeah.
A new follower.
That's pretty good then. Connor, thank you for the follow, much appreciated, welcome. Remember that Fed government forced a contract, stop a strike. Well, we still do have, still do not have any sick days. Probably the only job in America that doesn't get to use any. That's crazy, man. I mean, you're not the only job in America, right? I mean, there's construction workers, right? There are no unions in Mississippi, so I don't know anybody that freelance works at all that gets paid sick days, right? And I say freelance, I mean you work for a construction company, like a smaller construction company that's not a big construction company or whatever. And even most of them, they don't get paid sick leave. They get sick leave where they won't get fired if they're sick. They don't get paid sick leave. Like if you're sick, you just don't come to work, kind of deal. Still though, man, like as a conglomerate, which the railroad companies are, you guys should get paid sick leave, in my opinion. I mean, especially if you're self-contracted, you're not going to get paid sick leave, of course, but you're working the gig economy that way. But I mean, you guys aren't though. I mean, the bigger problem is that, I mean, you guys get vacation days, right? Or do you? Do you get vacation days at all? Again, I'm not real sure, so. How's this thing work? I know that does that. I know that does that. Do I have to, like... Ah, okay. That might be wide enough for those bales. I don't know. We're going to find out. Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. All right, time to do some boring old stacking here. We're probably not going to do what we normally do. Normally we buy a bunch. We're just going to buy enough today to get by. Yes, on vacation, but it's based on seniority. So getting the first frame off you want is probably not going to happen for a while. I got you. I got you. So if you wanted to take off at a specific time and like I say, I just started and I was, you know, I'd been in it for 6 months or something. I would get like last pick on the block I wanted off. Huh? Which, I mean, I feel like that probably happens a lot at jobs. When I worked at the fabric company, if I wanted off the same time somebody else did it, it was a no-go. Because I was, you know, I wasn't the low guy on the totem pole, but I was like third from the bottom. So, like if I wanted off a certain week or a couple of days and somebody else was already taking off that was a crew chief or something, I couldn't take off. So, of course, unless it was an emergency, and then yeah, you just go. But all right. Let's see, it's 1,000 each. We got 20,000. Let's just spend 20,000. I don't remember what we were supposed to be buying, but let's just spend 20. One more. Go. All right. But yeah, I mean, that one kind of makes sense. I mean, that gives your people that have been there longer a little benefit, right? So like that one I kind of get. If you hired after April 1st of any year, you won't get vacation time until your second full year. Oof. Man. Yeah, the way the fabric company did it was, I think it was like your first year, full time. Like any time after 90 days, even if you were working part time. Because I went from working part time in high school, and then kind of like a month into summer. Oh no, I didn't. I went to college for a couple semesters. Right, I went to college for like 2 semesters. But basically, I went from part time to full time after I worked for a year, I think, total. And when I went full time, because I already had time in part time, they just included it. So I went like 30 days before everything kicked in, I think. So That's a lot of pallets. That's not that many. We've done 70 of these things. Just like this. Oh, forgot about this little hump right here. Oh, still got me. There we go. But yeah, so I only had to go like 30 days just for him to process paperwork. But I think if like I was to just go start working there, it'd be 90 days before anything kicked in. So yeah, I mean that seems reasonable. You want to make sure people aren't just coming in and then quitting, right? I mean that's kind of the goal of that. I think that's the whole purpose of it. But it kind of makes sense. You have to work 240 out of 365 to qualify. Man, that's tough, dude. That sounds like one of the most demanding to be able to get any kind of benefits of any job I can ever remember. That's crazy. Yeah, that's wild, man. Holy crap. I'm about to try to trick this thing here. Instead of pulling all the way up there and then having to finagle it out, let's just do it this way. Much easier. Much easier. That hole right there, once we get past it, we're good. I'll probably back the truck up too. No vacation until after 90 days on the job. Yeah, I think that was us too. If you were sick, you couldn't get fired for just being sick, but you didn't get paid sick leave until after 90 days. But again, it's because I'd been there a year part-time. I think they just, as soon as the paperwork was processed, they just included me. It's like, I mean, I'd already been there for a year, you know, even though it was part-time. I think they still counted it partially. And realistically, like, they shouldn't have had to process that much paperwork. I was already on file for everything, basically, so. Yeah, I can't believe you gotta work 240 days out of 365 to qualify. That's crazy. And then anything after April 1st, you got to be there for 2 full years before anything kicks in. That's wild, man. No wonder people are upset that work for the railroad. That's totally understandable. That's totally understandable. But yeah, no, we've done like 70 of these pallets. We filled that trailer up with these pallets stacked too high, front to back, 3 wide. Even on the dance floor up there where the lettuce is right now, like, yeah. We've put a load of these on that trailer before. Yeah, I'm probably about to back the trailer up. It beats having to drive back down here every time. Yeah, 3 wide, 2 high. All the way to the back. Had some hanging on the foldovers right there. Yeah, man. No wonder people are upset at the railroads. Like, honestly. And really, man, the railroads and truckers have the ability to shut this country down. Like, dock workers, railroads, truckers. We talk about farmers and truckers a lot, and railroad workers sometimes, but the dock workers never get mentioned. I mean specifically for this channel, not like for you personally, you talking to somebody else about it, whatever, but I mean, we always mention farmers and truckers and stuff like that, but we never mention dock workers. Dock workers are super important. I mean, super important. Oh, I hadn't been doing this from in cab. Oh, yes, I do. Because that bar is down there and I can't see what I'm doing. Is this still a hump right here? Dang, Ray, your parking lot's getting bad, dude. You gotta get this fixed, man. What have I got left still in there? 1, 2, and then a single. Let's set them up there like that. That'll be fun. Wherever. Now that I know we're not pressed for room here, I'm just gonna sling them up there. A stack of 3 throws me off. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, though. They're all gonna get on here. Whoa, easy. Easy there, big guy. There we go. You picked up at the port in Seattle and delivered over to a different warehouse in Seattle? Huh. I mean, I guess that makes sense. The goods have to go somewhere, right? They can't just sit at the port all the time, so... Alright. Whoa. Easy. Lots of trips to the big Amazon facility, I'm sure, yeah. There we go. Go slap some straps on here and drop some mineral feed off. All right, let's go. But there ain't no cars parked here. That would have been awkward. Got our bale grab. We'll hope it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Oh, there's my milk trailer. I forgot about that. Also forgot I can't sell milk right now. I need to look and see if there's an update to the map. I didn't do that today. I probably will after I get done. Get all my mods updated for my single player here. All this mineral feed dropped off. Come on, man. Stop with the shenanigans. All right. 20,000 is not going to do a lot, but it'll do some. Go ahead and activate it. Yeah, it takes 50 per 1,000. So it'll do more than what it seems, but it's not going to do a whole lot in comparison to everything else we've got in there right now.
That's a new follower.
Weirdo, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. All right, back to the house. Yeah, I need to look and see if anything's available to update after that update from Farm Sim. I bet there is. I bet the map's got an update coming. If not, it's not already out. We need construction sim to fix the parking lot. I'm telling you, if God, what's the name of the company that made construction sim? I went blank for some reason. It's something with an A. Oh heck, I'll just pull it up and look. I can't remember. Construction sim. Astragon. If them and Farm Sim could get together, then it would be super, super cool to have a farm game where if I wanted to build a silo, right, I could play the construction sim part of it and come actually take the parts and put them in, use the crane, hang everything up. Like, that would be freaking awesome if that could happen. I don't think that'll happen, but it would be awesome if it could. Or you could literally build new bridges in the like on the Farm Sim map. You could replace roadways and stuff on the Farm Sim map. Like, could you imagine multiplayer where you actually people are farming and then you have people that want to play construction sim, so they're building the buildings you won't build, or they're redoing roads or something, like constantly, and it actually updating like it does in construction sim, where it actually updates in the map as you play. Could you imagine how cool that would be? Like, that would be pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. Alright, let's go try this. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to give it a go. I don't know if this is going to be wide enough. This is just a shot in the dark here. Yeesh. This is starting to turn on me a little bit. Oh, I gotta hook up the hoses. Hang on. There we go. Shot in the dark. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't work sideways, I know it'll work the other way. Oh no, it's so close, isn't it? Alright, hang on. Let's push this one out right here. Go. It's so stinking close. Put another layer on the bottom. Some of them do. Some of them do. I watched Welker's Farm build theirs. Oh, it's so stinking close. Oh, this is terrible. But yeah, watching Welker's Farm guys build theirs. They did. They've got one of the big buds, whatever, that have a crane on it. And that's how they did theirs. I have to. Oh, come on now. Things are just in a really weird spot here. Just push them all out in the open. I can grab them sideways. I think this will work. Let me try. Let me see how many I can grab. I probably can't grab a whole stack. Let me see. I don't think I can grab them too wide either. No, can't get them too wide. Do one wide. I think I can grab 3 though. Gotta get them to separate. Not an easy thing to do, apparently. Huh. Well then. This is not going to be easy, is it? Never thought about grabbing them like this, but desperate times, right? Desperate times, desperate measures, all that kind of stuff. I know they're gonna move. Also, somebody told me I should probably sell this other barn, get the money off of it. You're right. Actually, we should absolutely sell that other barn. We should absolutely do that. I think we will. Probably be a slow go with this speed. I do need to get some more bales down there that are straw, though. But yeah, a lot of those bins, though, man, like they just, you're right, though, Battery, they just jack them up. 3 or 4 guys putting it together, they're done. Jack it up, put a new piece in, jack it up, put a new piece in, yeah. Well, that didn't work, did it? Can't believe this is actually somewhat working here with 2 at a time, but hey, I'll take it. Not gonna hear me complain. The hardest thing has been just getting them off the forks, so this is definitely making a difference. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think honestly, if I just take this at the bottom, I just kick this out a little bit. Let me actually even these up first, right? And then we just kick this out a little bit at the bottom. Just enough room to get the teeth in there on it. I think we're good. I say the teeth, I just mean the bar up here. Crap. Tighten down. Easy peasy, right? And I could probably grab 4. I think we might try that in a minute. I'd have to grab right at the bottom, though, to do it. And that works pretty well. Only problem is turning them this way, I'm gonna have to put them right where the straps are. Again, it's fine too, not a big deal. Why is it doing that now? There we go. Didn't want to pick up. It's kind of strange. Found a neat method that lets you build. Method literally allows you to build at whatever size you want to. You're talking about doing grain bin type stuff? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Oh, let's try 4 of these. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Huh. Well, that would be interesting. I wonder if I can pick up round bales with this thing. Probably. Like, I know there's a round bale grab, but I'm gonna say it shouldn't be too far-fetched to be able to pick up. Oh yeah, easily. Okay. Can I pick up 2 wide? No. Never mind. Right now I'm just testing this thing out. Alright, let's see if we can get all 4 of these. I doubt we can. Get them straightened up with each other here. Alright, then we'll just turn this out. Enough to get in there. Be very careful here with what we're doing. Pole. Don't want to hit the pole. Okay. This may not work at all. It might work pretty well. I don't know. Need them to straighten up on this bale right here, though. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Easy. May just be worth grabbing 2 at a time, honestly. Yeesh. Barely made it under that. Hang on there. Just hold what you got there, top bale. Like a glove. Kinda. A very tall glove. Very tall glove. I don't think I can get 5 under that doorway, so try this here. Grab right at the bottom of this thing again. Locked in. Okay, carefully. Oof. It may actually be faster to just grab 2 at a time, honestly. I feel like I'm doing something grabbing 4 though, so. Barely getting under the doorway, but we're getting under it. Well, we get 2 more. How much is that? 208,000? 600? Yeah, we'll go ahead and just grab 2 more stacks then. I mean, honestly, it might have been faster to grab 2 at a time. This 4 is heavy. It bounces a lot. You gotta be right at the bottom of these things so you can drive them through the door. Nice steady motions here. Very deliberate movement. Move with a purpose, so to speak. Oof. Brush the top of that one. I'll say this, it's not as frustrating with this as you would think, because I could still only pick up 4 bales with the forks, but the forks they would stick like glue to these bales, so they were almost, I mean, they were impossible to use doing any kind of stacking on the trailer after not the last update, but the one before that. For me anyway, on this map. I'll be very specific. On this map, I haven't tried it on any other maps, but on this one it was very, very, very weird. So okay. Basically want to put that on the ground to get through here. Definitely a little air there, that's nice. Yeah, I like this bell grab. I think it works really nicely. There we go. All of them strapped down. Let's run them to the other end. Oh. There we go. Now they're strapped down. That would have made me mad. And I'd just take on driving. 312,000. That'll put us pretty close. What are we at right now? 670? Yeah, so that'll put us at 982, roughly. So, yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. I am okay with that number. Puts us almost to the million. And honestly, when the bales, the silage bales get ready, after they're done fermenting, we'll probably just take that whole deal down there and use that that bale grab and just push them. Even if it's just one at a time, I'll just push them over there. I don't care. This is a load. I got it floored. And we're on a flat road. Barely going 37, 38 miles an hour. This is a heck of a load right here. I think the load's probably pretty even. Since nothing is past the back tires, which on this trailer would be hard to do because there's nothing back there to set it on other than the ramps. But I think that's probably a pretty even load spread out amongst the axles. Just this truck is not very big. A tandem axle truck would be better. We do need to get one at some point, but right now we're running on very slim fundage just for operating cost. So I told you guys in like episode 30 I wanted to have like 100 grand at all times just for stuff that may pop up that we have to have or whatever. Yeah, so we're there. This is that mineral feed purchase was a necessity. After that, this is our Dave Ramsey emergency fund we're keeping right now. The Dave Ramsey emergency fund. And hopefully these just fall right in there with no problem. That'd be great. I don't think they're going to, but I hope they do. And they did. Cool. All right, where are we at? 983. Yeah, there we go. See? That's pretty close. If we could have shoved one or two more bales on there, we'd have filled it up, but that's okay. Probably should have stuck one or two bales on the front on the dance floor up there. Just done the math and went ahead and put it on there, but whatever. That's close enough. We're not going to fill it up with mineral feed anytime soon, but to keep the rest of the ratios correct, if we can get the silage filled up too. But considering it's already running, I don't think it matters now. Yeah, I think it's fine now. All right. Off we go. There's nothing else we can really do for May either, other than just keep that cows fed and keep stacking up lettuce when the rack gets full. So, really, we're kind of at the stopping point for like actual things going on in the game. Now we could go take contracts, but we got a lot going on, even though there's not just a whole lot to do really. But I mean, for May we could go take contracts for sure. Not that much going on. Nothing's growing yet. That's making me nervous. Well, we just planted it at the beginning of April, so it's only been like 2 weeks. So, I guess we're good. And October seems to be harvest season because we planted corn and soybeans. So, that's harvest season for us. So, nothing going on until October for harvesting. But June, we can sell our soybeans. We'll look and just double check. I forgot how many we have in there, like 133,000 or something. So, like 140 grand worth of soybeans in there. So, that's good. Voltage dropping some in-game cash. I'll take it before I forget it. All right. Thank you so much. In-game monies. I appreciate that. And we'll just park it right there. There we go. Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and attach this. This is the last time we're going to need the truck for a little while. Or the flatbed for a little while anyway. Hopefully. Whatever TMR makes, it makes. I'm not super worried about it. What were we at? 1.7 million on the TMR? 1.795? Yeah. So we'll check after we sleep because we're about to go sleep, skip till May, see what's going on, see if there's anything in the sell page we can use. I like the bell grab. I hate that it's not wide enough, but you can still use it. It's just a little bit tricky. And honestly, I think I'd rather carry those that way, 4 tall, because if you were to grab more than 2 sideways and you went to back up or go forward, they're liable to fall over on you. So I think it was actually easier like that to grab 4. And again, any money we make going forward, we're going to be using to buy necessities, like things we have to have. Other than that, we're saving up to buy another cow pen because we got a full steed here. Full barn here of cows. So some of them are pretty old, but we got a full barn of those. So let's go sleep. 6 o'clock in the afternoon, right? It's time to turn in for the day, go eat dinner and everything else. We can call it an early day. We ain't got much going on. I think that's okay. All right, rain. Oh, man, spring rain. You got to love that. Oh, look at them crops. Look at them crops. Look at that green field out there. Oh, look at all them weeds. Look at all them weeds in the corn out here. That's terrible. Nitrogen is bad. We need to fertilize this field. Good to know now. But now we know, I guess. It does need... we can hoe the weeds. I wonder if we do that, will it kill anything? Let's go see. Let's grab our weeder and go drag it and see what happens. Wait, did I keep the weeder? Yeah, it's back there. Let me drive on the field first. It's not killing crops, so that's good. This is one of those times that I think it's a necessity. We gotta put some narrow tires on here. They're double narrows. I want row crop twins. There's not though. Okay. $1,000 for those tires. Get them changed out. No problem. No problem. No problem at all. Making you a test field? Kinda. It's not really a test field. We're gonna try out this this forage header for the tractor and see what happens with it. Maybe it works. I've seen these before. They're not for real big projects, so we're gonna test it out on the small field over here, and hopefully it works. Hopefully, anyway. It should get through the door, right? Barely, but it does. Okay. All right, let's go drag the cornfield and see if we kill any of the corn. I don't think we will, but if we catch it now, we can do that, not have to worry about it. We also need to fertilize this field too, so manure it is. Ooh, this thing's very unstable without those wheel weights on it. Y'all thought it was bad before. I can feel me trying to tip over right now. It's not fun. Okay, definitely not going to hurt the corn. Go over just a bit. Go over 1 or 2 more rows here. All right. Go. We'll go ahead and drag this field. Is that working? It's not working for all of it, is it? No, I still see weeds there. Weeds partial. Well, this thing is no longer of use to us. That's supposed to be the first growth stage. But it didn't really help us out any. So, we're going to go sell this one. And we have a backpack sprayer. Sadly, it's not a spot sprayer, though. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and... Go ahead and take the spot sprayer with us, too. I mean, the backpack sprayer with us. We're about to mess up, I think, but we need the money. So we need the spot sprayer. It's going to cost us like 40 grand to get it, but maybe more than that actually. Oh, what's in the sell page? Hang on, let's go see. Oh, that's cool. I don't need it, but it's cool. Also cool. I don't need that either. Man, nothing coming up I need in here, is there? Oh, I swear I thought I got the front part of that thing too. I don't guess I did. I'll take both of these and sell them. We'll just drop that herbicide right there. And hopefully get enough to buy us a spot sprayer adapter. I don't care if it's 7 miles an hour or 3 miles an hour. If we can save money in herbicide, I'm okay with it. Well, let's go. Probably more of a load on these tires than it needs. But yeah, I mean, you can look out and see all those light green spots. That's all weeds. You can really see it up here in the cornfield. But if we don't buy a See and Spray sprayer, it'll just spray continuously. Or if we get the See and Spray, it'll only spray when it sees the weeds. So I think the See and Spray is worth the money. It may not make our money back in one season, but over 3 or 4 seasons, it'll definitely make our money back in herbicide savings. And we're going to have weeds, so we might as well, right? Let's go see how much we get for these. Oh, you know what? Let's see how much one of these See and Spray things are real quick first. 52. Okay, that's not bad. 52 is not bad. Plus another 40, that's 90, but whatever we get out of these should help out, make up the difference. Maybe. All right, 31 out of this one. Let's repair. 3136. That should be 36.5. 30 something. 37. So we get an extra 500 bucks out of that. So 37,000 sale. Okay. Then the Hardy. $20 repair. Repaint. 28,400 out of that one. So between the two, we've made enough to at least cover the cost of the sprayer itself. And nothing else has See and Spray, I don't think. I'm just going to check them all real quick to be sure. I'm pretty sure this backpack sprayer, yeah, there's no option for that there either. Nope. This guy didn't have See and Spray either. Just this one, the power spray. So the Asaria Pro Compact detects the real nitrogen demands of your crops while driving. With this sensor over your field, you'll get a more precise information about the nitrogen that is required. This information, the fertilization, will be accurate and the results in higher yield. Compared to the Asaria Pro Active, this sensor can only be used at daytime. Okay. So I think that's what this one's got on it too. The Asaria Pro Compact, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, basically See and Spray on this one right here is the only one we get, and it's like I said, it's 40 grand. So, and we're gonna go ahead and go 28 meters wide, just because. But we're gonna go narrow tires. 97,000. So at least we paid for the sprayer anyway. The extra 40 grand came out of our pocket because we had 98,000. So, yeah, at least we paid for the sprayer itself. I think we're buying the Helm herbicide. Let's go and buy 2 of them. All right. Again, that's what that 100,000 is for those necessities that we may run into, and this is a necessity. It's going to save us some money in the long run. So not super concerned about it, really. Not super concerned with it. It's 28 meters wide, so that's a pretty good width, honestly. It's going to hold most of this one, not all of it. It'll hold most of it. Now, I don't know if we attach the backpack spray or the additional thing to the front, if that'll work with this. I don't think it will. Like, it might. Whoa. Okay. Very, very tippy with these narrow tires on the back. Keep that in mind. Well then. Yeah. That's very tippy. Like, I wasn't even going that fast. But you see how narrow that base is for this thing. Very narrow. Very narrow. I like this too. You can do partial width. Change nitrogen reference value. Deactivate automatic application rate. There's some cool stuff going on here. Let's pull that up in a second. Pull our tablet back up in a second and see. Let's go ahead and unfold this thing. And it should only spray where the weeds are. In theory. What happened there? That was weird. What is it doing? Oh, surely not. Oh, it does. Look at that. Okay. That's cool. I say surely it doesn't have a pivot point. It does, though. You can see it. It's only spraying when there's weeds. That's going to save us so much. Even though it's only 7 miles an hour, that's going to save us so much money. Like, that's not even, I mean, it's not even funny. It's going to save us tons and tons of money. Just having the ability to do that. That's wild. Now, of course, with the thicker weed places, it's gonna, you know, gonna do what it does. So, but that also means I can just leave this thing running, and I have to worry about how much spray it's using because it's not using any. That is pretty neat. And again, the idea was not to use John Deere, but hey, sometimes. All right. There we go. Cool. See and spray engaged. And again, 7 miles an hour, but hey, you know. We put Jimmy out here for a couple hours and let him go. Barely using any spray. He shouldn't be able to screw it up. Should be fine. And you can see we're still at 99%. If we didn't have this, we'd already be down to probably 80%. Because it would just be spraying everything all the time instead of what you can see right there. Literally only spraying the weeds. Fantastic. Now, then again, we really should have had small weeds yesterday that we could have drugged the field and been done with it, but precision farming may have taken that away from us. So, yeah, sadly. Okay, though. We got it. Slap my microphone. Gonna grab my wheel. I like that articulated hitch on that thing. That's pretty nice, honestly. I didn't expect it. 7 miles an hour, back and forth down the field. Saving a ton of money right now, though. Because all of my fields are going to have weeds. Every single one of them. So while we're fertilizing this field, we'll let Jimmy do weeds on the other ones, I think. Basically, while we're doing everything else, until he gets done, we'll let Jimmy work on it. Now, at some point, having another one of these wouldn't be a bad idea. Because we've got a lot of land right now for just this 28-meter wide guy here. Having two of them get the job done a little faster. But we don't need it for the grass field, so that's good. But yeah, while we're slinging some manure, we'll let Jimmy spray weeds. I'm just going to go ahead and finish this field, though. Every piece of equipment we've bought so far, I've been the first to use it. I do the whole field. That way I can say I at least have done it. And then we let Jimmy or Dean or John go. Let them have it. But I like to at least use the equipment, assess it, see how good it's going to be, right? Make sure that it's going to work for us. All that kind of stuff. Also, we probably shouldn't be spraying herbicide in rain. It would just wash off, but whatever. Now, I would like not to have to use herbicide. That'd be preferable. That's just not the way life is sometimes. Just so cool, man. But see and spray technology is fantastic. Farmers actually use it, and man, is it made things a lot better for farmers. A lot more efficient, a lot less waste. You're not spraying everything with herbicide just all over the place. It's only a see and spray, so you know you're not flooding your field with herbicides. Like just good all the way around, honestly. And again, you can see we're barely using any herbicide at all. So, really good stuff here. Really, really good stuff. If you're watching later and you've made it this far in the video, and you haven't liked the video yet, it'd be appreciated. You can subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. You come hang out with me on Twitch. I'm trying to get to 3,000 followers on Twitch, and we're pretty close. We're at 2850. And I have a main YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. So if you want to come hang out there, you can. Monday through Thursday at around 1 p.m. Eastern, and on Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, 7 p.m. Eastern. Just thought I would do that right now. Still waiting on that turtle move. We almost did it, man. This sprayer right here is very tippy. It's very tippy. Very, very tippy for sure. How did I not get that little area right there? We're going to take this road sign out because I thought I got these, but I didn't. Take the road sign with us. There we go. I thought I got all those. Guess not. Get out of the road, but it doesn't really matter where that outside lands because it's only going to use the spray it needs to. There we go. Another great thing about this would be a waste of herbicide right here if this wasn't working like it is. Crystal, I'll do it because I'm just going to sell my whole silo. Is it going to be January in the next couple hours? Because I'm gonna sell my whole silo like it sits and let it sell all the wood chips from there and then move my silo. That was my plan anyway, so. Oh, cool. So in the next 30 minutes or so. Awesome. Yeah, that'll work. I'll jump back on in a few and go ahead and just sell my silo and let it go. That'll open the rest of that field up there too for planting. So. But yeah, if this didn't have See and Spray on it, that whole bar right there would be spraying herbicide and we'd just be wasting a bunch. We'd be spraying the same spot we've already sprayed. Again, there's so many benefits to this in real life as well. One, waste. Two, you're not oversaturating crops. You know, like, I mean, it's just really good all the way around. Great piece of technology right here. All right, there we go. Hold that bad boy up. And probably come over here, make a headland across, and then we'll let Jimmy have this tomorrow afternoon. Spray in field 7 here. And we'll fertilize that one. We got some manure over there at the house. So we'll spread some manure. And again, nothing in the sell page, so sadly, that we can use. Not right now anyway. One of these days we'll get ourselves a slurry spreader. Be able to use some slurry as well as the... Yeah, look how tippy that thing. Did you see it just now? Rocking around? Like, man, that's... I'm pretty sure that inside wheel just came off the ground there. And look at all those eggs. Tons of eggs. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make a run across here on the headland. And we'll let Jimmy have it after that. Not going to be a whole lot up here, it doesn't look like, so that's good. I wonder if there's a correlation between the weeds and the dirt type. Like, what's more prompt to get weeds in it? I wonder. Man, that thing's spraying weeds I don't even see. Must be small ones. Like, if we were to drag the field first and then spray, we'd save even more. Because it would get rid of all those small ones that it's spraying right now. And then you can tell the ones that are really tall, like right here in this corner. Right? That. It would get rid of all those small ones first. And it would just save so much herbicide to do it that way, but it's actually all right. I'm okay with it the way it is right now. All right. That's going to do it for today. When we come back tomorrow afternoon, we'll have Jimmy spraying again. And We'll be fertilizing field 10 over here. Because if we go here, you can see the nitrogen level is 0, right? But it needs nitrogen. The pH levels are great because we limed everything, but it needs some fertilizer in it. This is actually over where it needs to be because these need to be 0. All these soybeans right here. You can see the weeds in every field here. These are sprayed, but there's the weed map. All of them need to be rolled. One of these days I'm going to get a roller, but that's not as big of a concern as right now. But yeah, all these are soybeans. And it looks like we got some wheat in these two, so we may end up taking a contract for 14 again. We're only up to a 33% discount. Yeah, so we'll take a contract. We'll take the wheat off of that field and the straw off that field too. So that'll give us some more straw anyway. But yeah, heck yeah. Next playthrough needs to be real-time mode, contracts only. Lease everything, no helpers. You're the helper. I mean, I could. But, I mean, isn't Peanut already doing one of those? Or has he already done one of those? I mean, I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be cool to do, but there would have to be some kind of end goal, though. Like working our way up to buying our own farm kind of deal, I could see. But yeah, I'm not against that idea. That is going to do it for me, though. I appreciate you for being here. I will catch y'all tomorrow afternoon back here on Twitch. If you want to come back out on YouTube, I'll be live sometime around 1 p.m. Eastern, so come hang out. I'm not sure what I'm going to be playing tomorrow, but I'll be playing something, I'm sure. If you want to. I appreciate y'all. I'm not going to raid because I hate raiding and running, but if you want to go hang out with J-Rock, here's his channel. Go do so. Go say hey to J-Rock. And that's going to do it for me today. I appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all next time. Later, folks.